I'm WSA 9 Weather Watch meteorologist Topper Shutt. Well, we can pretty much talk about the record books because, well, when Nicole made landfall, she was a hurricane, minimal strength, 75-mile-per-hour winds, but it becomes the fourth strongest storm to make landfall in the U.S. during the month of November. That's kind of interesting. Kate back in 85 was a Cat 2, hit Florida. Unnamed storm back in 35, also a Cat 2 hit Florida. Notice 3 out of these 4 landings are in Florida, just 1 in North Carolina. That was way back in 1861. But now we have Nicole as the fourth strongest November storm to make landfall. Okay, so a tropical storm as of Thursday night. It will move off to the north and then curve back through Asheville, get to a position around Roanoke by about 7 p.m. on Friday, and will continue to go west of us, get absorbed in a very fast-moving cold front. So that's going to give us some gusty winds and some tropical rains. Yes, that is certainly going to happen. So we have a weather watch alert for Friday. What are the threats? Well, heavy downpours, moderate. Hail, no, but tornadoes, yes. Yes, we'll keep a slight chance of a tornado. And then damaging winds, low. Fortunately, most of the leaves are off the trees, but still possible. Now, let's translate that into impact. So flooding is low. I mean, we could see some street flooding, I suppose, with the leaves covering storm drains. Wet commutes high, no doubt about that. Power outage is low, but on the table, outside plans, well, we knew that was a high impact. We've been talking about that since Monday, and hopefully you've changed your plans if you've had outdoor plans on Friday. So rainfall amounts pretty uniform. 3 of the 5 models have an inch or more, and I kind of like that. I think the graph is too low. The NAM, for some reason, has come down, but this latest run is a dry run, so we're going to go with general inch of rain across the entire DMV with heavier amounts north and west and little lighter amounts south and east. So 5:30 in the morning, a lot of us have a wet commute and also some showers at the bus stop. Thankfully, it will be warm. 8:30, some storms north of 70. We get a bit of a break, and then another wave comes in by 1 o'clock. Notice the red. I mean, we're seeing a lot of red. This looks more like a July radar, doesn't it, than a November futurecast. It's in the 70s. We get a break now in the afternoon. So, you know, between about 2, 3 o'clock, I think, until about 7, 8 o'clock, we get a little bit of a break with temps in the 70s. Showers continue west, I-81 in the mountains, yes. Then the other wave comes back at us around 10, 11 o'clock with temps still around 70. And then, boom, it hauls. It's gone. It's across the bay, way up in New England by the time we get to 6:30 in the morning on Saturday. And we start out with some sunshine, but then a little trough of low pressure tries to just spark a couple of showers. That's totally unrelated to Nicole. Possible. Right now, we won't put shower in the forecast yet, or will we issue a weather watch alert just yet either. But just be advised, Saturday, after pretty much sunset, some showers are possible. So Saturday, you can do stuff. Here's the rainfall. This is the GFS, around 1 inch to 1.5 inches by Friday evening. So this is a little more aggressive early on. Both models start the showers pretty much the same time by dawn. And then 6 a.m. on Saturday, we don't add too much to this, 1.25 inches downtown, but 2 inches up in Hagerstown. Now, GFS by 6 p.m. on Friday does not have 1 inch anywhere really in the immediate metro, but it kind of catches up overnight Friday into Saturday morning with around 1 inch downtown, 1.38 in Hagerstown. So generally, a 1 to 1 1/3 inch rainfall for the European. The GFS a little more aggressive, but still lighter amounts in southern Maryland. Winds, again, in terms of a factor, they're not crazy strong, but winds could gust to 25 Friday morning, could gust to 25 by lunchtime. By 6 p.m., still gusting 20 to 25. By 11:30 at night, though, winds could be a little stronger. And notice they're still out of the south. Okay, the storm is not quite past our parallel. Winds gusting 25 to 30, up to 32 maybe. And then early on Saturday morning, notice the winds are now, boom, northwest. It's gone. Storm is gone. And the winds could even be stronger, especially on the Blue Ridge. Right now, we don't think we'll see a wind advisory. We're a little bit below wind advisory criterion. Okay, let's go through it. Remnants of Nicole. Friday, 6 a.m. to noon, rain and showers, couple of storms, wet commutes, and also wet at the bus stop, breezy and mild temps in the 60s. Noon to 6. A little bit of a lull in the metro. There'll be some showers and storms early on in the afternoon, but then a little bit of a lull, winds gusting 25 to 30 miles per hour. 6 p.m. to midnight, crazy warm, windy, 65 to 72, but more showers and storms, but not continuous. And then overnight Friday, showers and storms end before dawn. Still windy and mild. winds gusting to 25 to 35 miles per hour. So hopefully you've done all your storm preps. We've been talking about this for a while. And again, just keep your umbrella handy and hang on to it. It's going to be windy, but it's not going to rain or storm continuously on Friday.